All right. Let me let it fill up for a second. Had to come to Zoom. Sheesh. All right. Let me share my screen. All right, so just letting people get on. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sorry we had to switch to Zoom.
I know you were in charge of me, and I'm in charge of Messi.
Everybody here.
Okay, Daddy.
Everybody here. So, give me a minute. Sheesh. Always does this. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Sometimes it happens. It's out of my control. Let me just blast this. I'm gonna let everybody get on. Give me 1 second. We'll start like in 5 minutes. Start in a few seconds, few minutes. Who's ready to catch some pips? Put a one if you're ready to catch some pips. Put a one if you're ready to catch some pips. We're working on that now. As far as Hugo's way, we're definitely working on that now. Yeah, you might have to change the browser. Brenda, you have to change the browser. We're making a video on that. You're gonna have to probably change your browser. You're gonna have to change your browser. I have to do the same because it's not working for mine too. So I have to do the same. You have to change the browser. All right, so we go back to try Safari or Google Chrome. Chrome is no good. Let me ask Spiller right now. Let me ask Spiller right now. Because I know try Chrome, as you said, Chrome, Safari, Try Safari. Let me see. Oh, damn, why does that? All right, we're starting like in 2 minutes. Starting in 2 minutes. We're just letting everybody get on. Starting in 2 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. We're also gonna send out a video too for you guys. We're definitely gonna fix that, and we're gonna send out a video for you guys too, because I know some of us are having problems. I couldn't even do it myself. It's probably like a little glitch with the system, but we're definitely gonna get that fixed. And we're gonna start in 1 minute. I'm gonna give you extended time today, so don't worry about it. We're gonna go. We're gonna take some trades. We're gonna make some money. So sometimes the OBS gives us problems. Sometimes it's out of our hand. So make sure I'm in different. All right. So, well, right now, what's happening right now is that if you're logged on, just like you know how you logged on to your Facebook or your Instagram, you can just click on the app and then you go right into Facebook or Instagram. So if you're logged on to Go Cup, then you will get the alerts. You know, the alerts will come. But we're working on having the alerts. We're working on the alerts coming to your email. I know they're working hard on that. Christopher Terry, trust me, he's on them for that. Um, I'm talking to software people right now. All right, I said on Android, if you're using from an Android phone, it works differently on a different box, on a separate box. You guys are doing it from your computer, from your phone. Phone, yeah, sometimes. You got to either clear your history sometimes. I got to do it from, I think I'm going to try another browser too. Yeah, I'm going to try another computer, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a video out. We're going to have a video out by the end of today showing you how to do it. If you're having issues with it. Yeah, I don't think it works right on the phone. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Trust me, man. The frustration that you have, I have it 10 times. You know how sometimes when you text you want to like go through the phone and just choke somebody. That's how I be when I text these people. Okay, so the dream, okay. The first teacup up. All right, so now software just told me the green check depends on browser and allowance. If it's blocked in browser, the people need to change settings, need to check their settings. So just check your settings because it might be blocked. You might have it blocked without knowing. I'm going to show you, Chuck, I'm going to show you an example of the 450 crossing. Okay, relax, relax. We will help you. We're here to help. Don't worry about it. We're here to help. Relax. So this is Go Cup, right? Well, I was trying to explain earlier to you guys. This is Go Cup. This is how it's going to look when you come in the screen. You have your broker here. This is what we're all talking about right here. Subscribe to notifications. Let me make sure that I disable. So it's been a while since I used. So right here, I have to probably go to my settings and allow for me to get the subscription, the notifications. So check your settings, people. Maybe you have it blocked on your settings. So I'm gonna check my settings after this call, and can everybody see my screen? Make sure everybody can see my screen. All right, cool. Everybody can see my screen. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, all right. So everybody, all right, cool. So yeah, just like I said, see if you have it locked for your settings, and try to clear it. Okay, okay. Let me answer that question. John. Well, you still get, listen, you might not get the notifications, but let me ask you something. Yeah, but no, I'll answer that question. John, are you're in IML, I'm assuming. Are you in you're in IML, right, John? Okay, so for example, the harmonic scanner, if you use the harmonic scanner, the regular harmonic scanner, you don't get notifications on that, right? You have to go to the scanner and go look at the trades and then take the trades from the scanner, which the scanner is very successful, right? But you don't get alerts. You don't get email alerts from the harmonic scanner. You don't get none of that. We're doing this ourselves. We're giving you the alerts. It can easily be like the harmonic scanner where you go to the scanner and you go look at the trades and you take them. But I added that on. I'm the one who said, let's give these people the alerts, not like the scanner. They wanted to keep it just regular alerts, not just like the scanner where you have to go to your back office, you click on the trades and everything is there. I'm the one who said to let's give these people the notifications. Because if you look at the harmonic scanner, people make 6 figures off the harmonic scanner and they don't get not one alert. They have to physically go to the scanner and look at trades. So I'm the one who came up with, let's give these people alerts. So you got to understand this, a lot of this stuff, I'm the one who placated, who fought to give you these alerts. Are they working on it? Yes. Is it sometimes frustrating? Yes. But honestly, they could have did it just like the Harmonic scanner, where it's just you go to it, because this is a scanner. This is a teacup and Go Rush scanner. You know, you have to go to it and take the trades, but I'm trying to give it where it comes to you instead of you coming to it. So just give us some time. You know, I know sometimes, you know, it's frustrating. Trust me, it's frustrating me. But you know, this stuff is what I wanted to add to just even like the 4 and the 50. You're gonna get alerts on the 4 and the 50. You know, we're working on that also. We have to do one step at a time, but we're working on that also. So these are things that again, I push for. You know, if you go to your Harmonic scanner, you're gonna see you don't get not one email alert for the Harmonic scanner on IML. I'm giving you alerts on Gold Cup and Gold Rush. So, you know, I understand, trust me, nobody wants to miss a call, but the Harmonic scanner been with IML since IML started, and it's been doing just fine. People have been using it. They have 4 educators on the Harmonic scanner, so the Harmonic scanner must be getting people money, and none of them ever complain about them getting an alert because none of them get an alert. They have to actually go look at the scanner. I'm actually helping you get that alert. I'm fighting for you guys to get those alerts. Yeah, eventually, listen, eventually it will be like swipe trades where you have the app on your phone and you're gonna get the alert. See, these are things, again, these are things that we as a crew, really myself really have pushed for. So you guys can get basically, you know, basically the trades to you. You know, instead of you going to the back office, I want you guys to get the trade to you. So it is, trust me, I understand as much as frustration you guys have, I have the same thing. But it just takes time. Well, I mean, the email, listen, the scanner works. The scanner works. Let me log out. Hold on. Let me log out of this and log back on. The scanner works. You know, it's just really the email notifications that people are having trouble with. But the scanner works. You know, if I never listen, if I never said put it, you got to see it like this. If I never said if I never said nothing about email notifications, you guys would have never thought about that. You know, think about it like this. You have to see it both ways. If I never said, listen, we're putting email notifications for you guys to get the actual calls, you guys would have used it just like you used the scanner. Went to the Gold Cup or Gold Rush and got your trades from there. Me telling you guys that we're doing this is why people are freaking out about it. But think about it. If I never said, listen, you're gonna get email notifications, you guys would have been just fine going to the scanner and using the Gold Cup and not worried about the email notifications. Because that's what you do with the Harmonic scanner. But because I'm trying to make it better for you guys, so you guys are, oh my God, I gotta get the email notifications. But look at it both ways. So do you guys not use the Harmonic scanner because you have to go to it? Everybody uses the Harmonic scanner. And nobody ever complains about them not getting one alert from the Harmonic scanner. You know, so, you know, these are the things that I said we are working on. You know, we trust me, I'm on them every day. Like you guys are on me, I'm on them every day. It's nothing I could do until, you know, they have it right. But trust me, when they have it right, everything will be fine. And for the people who don't have it, they're gonna be missing a lot of pips. Because I know Luke is on fire. Luke made a GJ call yesterday on Pip Talk, on his Go Rush, on Go Cup, on his Pip Talk, on our Pip Talk. It did 80 pips. So again, and you know, he gives you GJ calls on Pip Talk. You get the Go Rush calls from the scanner, but he also gives you GJ calls on his Pip Talk. So again, you guys, people are making money. As long as I know people making money, I'm fine with that. So let's get into the trading now. Now that we went over like 10 minutes of email notifications. Let's get to the training now. All right, so when you look at Go Cup, this is how it's gonna look on your screen. They just added this right here. You can see when these teacups, the hours right here, 13 hours ago, is when the teacup setup was actually formed and discovered by the scanner. So you can just click on any one of these. It's just giving you the info. You have the chat box here, where you can talk. You know, we can talk. I talk on here also. You can use this. So we're giving you an innovative experience here. So, you know, we got the notifications right here. We have the chat. We have the rules to the teacup strategy right here. We have the rules. Make sure you read this. Yeah, Pip Talk is like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We all have issues with that. You know, again, you know, I know they're working on that 24/7. So these are the rules. I give you rules. Rules by color teacups on the scanner. We have the blue teacup, the pink and purple teacup, gold teacup, red circle emblem, which means the news, right? So it gives you all the meanings of all these colors, right, of what's going on. Now you have the rules before you take any teacup. Yeah, it was kind of freezing. I had to refresh myself. So these are the rules, right? Before you come into the scanner and you're just gonna go wild and you're just gonna take trades because you know you just want to make money, there are rules to this. Number one, know what the 4 and the 50 moving average means in correlation with the teacup strategy. When the 4 moving average crosses the 50 on a bullish trend, do not take the nearest teacup after they cross. We'll go over this in an example, right? Cool. Number two, cross pairs. Understand when one teacup is called for one currency pair on a sell, do not take the same currency pair on the sell when it's in a buy position. So for example, if the scanner calls UCAD, right? If it calls a teacup on UCAD, but then also gives you a teacup on Euro USD, most of the times, if you take both of them, you're basically going against your own trade, right? So understand that if you're taking one teacup, let's say you're taking UCAD and you're saying that, you know, the dollar is going to be weak and CAD is going to be stronger, then on the next teacup, 2 minutes later, you're taking Euro USD, you're saying the dollar is going to be stronger than the euro. Sometimes if you do that, you're basically going against, you know, against your trade. So you got to be careful when you're taking these teacups. Number three, when you see a teacup selling in price, check to see if price in the past was a strong support or strong resistance before. If price was either one, that gives you a better confirmation to take that teacup from the scanner. So you want to check if that sell limit price, you can either go to your MT4 or your trading view, your own trading view chart, put that sell limit price in, right? Put your resistance line there and see, scroll through the past, go back and see if that entry was either a strong support or strong resistance before. If it had rejection on that, if that price had rejection before, then you know that's a good chance that it's going to come up to that price and give you rejection, right? Number four, check it to see if there's any news. Remember, news. Yeah, I'll give you an example of the first rule. Don't worry about it. News, it don't matter what you trade. It don't matter what strategy you trade, whether you trade the harmonic, you trade Lex waves, his wave strategy, Manny's 555, whatever strategy, Stevenson flag strategy, news doesn't care about none of our strategies. You know, news does not care about any one of our strategies. Make sure you know that there's news coming out. If there's no news coming out, then okay. But if there's news coming out, which I give you that notification on Gold Cup so you can know there's news coming out. Yes. So now rule number 5, right? Rule number 5 is it's a funny rule, but it's, trust me, I've realized this. And most important, before you take a teacup call, use your common sense and your human element. The scanner is a robot. It doesn't detect the things you can detect. Meaning, right? Use your common sense. If you know the 4 and the 50 just crossed, don't take the nearest teacup. The scanner doesn't know that. It can still give you a pending activation order. The scanner doesn't know that it gave you Euro USD teacup and then 2 minutes later gave you a teacup on UJ or USD CAD, which is basically going against your own trade. Scanner doesn't know that. Remember, it's a robot that picks up my pattern, right? Scanner doesn't know that the news is coming out. Scanner doesn't know that the dollar right now is strong, so it's still giving you teacups going against the dollar when the dollar is strong. These are things you need to know. These are just fundamental things of trading. And learn the teacup strategy, because if you don't know the teacup strategy, you're going to come in here and just take trades. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. If you use the harmonic scanner on iMarkets Live, put a one if you use the harmonic scanner on iMarkets Live. Now, cool, right? So if the harmonic scanner was easy, because listen, doesn't it give you an entry, a stop loss, and a take profit, right? Don't you go to the harmonic scanner and it gives you the setup? It gives you, it looks for a pattern, it looks for a harmonic pattern, and it gives you your entry, your stop loss, and your take profit. Doesn't it give you that? Right or wrong? Yes or no? Put a yes if it does, right? So then why do they have, think about it, have you ever thought about this? Why do they have 4 educators teaching you how to use the harmonic scanner if the harmonic scanner gives you your entry, your stop loss, and your take profit? You ever thought about that? If it was just that easy to go to your harmonic scanner and just put in the order, but it gives you the order, why do they have 4 educators teaching you how to use it? You ever thought about that? If it was just that easy to go, because we could go to the harmonic scanner right now, and it's gonna, we could click on any pattern, and it's gonna give us our entry, it's gonna give us our stop loss and our take profit. So why can't we just go there and just put what's on the screen? So it's the same thing with the Gold Cup scanner. You know, I don't think it's not the same with Luke's side, because Luke's side isn't as complicated as the teacup side, but it's the same thing with the teacup side, right? They have educators teaching you how to use the harmonic scanner. So I'm bringing on 2 or 3 educators that have been killing Gold Cups, and they have their own little strategy how they use it. They will be on IMO TV hopefully in the next week to 10 days. And you know, I will make an announcement, and they will be teaching you how they use the Gold Cup side of the teacup side of Gold Cup. So these guys been catching, you know, no less than 100 pips a day. You know, so yeah, we have people that are going to be on it helping you guys, right? So those are the rules. So here we have the colored teacups, what they mean. Blue means future pending teacup. Don't trade off the blue. Don't trade off the blue. Do not trade off the blue. This is just showing you the pattern. You only trade off the pink teacup or purple, depending how you're looking at it. That gives you a sell limit, your take profit, and your stop loss. The gold teacup, that's letting you know that the trade already has triggered. So do not get into that teacup because it's already triggered, right? So here you select your broker. Let's go with Trader's Way. Let me select the pair. All right, so you see Cash Swiss, right? I clicked on Cash Swiss. It had a gold teacup. When it has a gold teacup next to it, that means the order is already, that teacup already has triggered. As you can see, this candlestick, right? This arrow lets you know the candlestick that triggered your teacup. So this is USD, this is Cash Swiss. As you can see right now, you're in nice chunk, you know, probably 10 pip profit right now. So anytime you see a gold teacup next to the currency pair, look at this one right here. Beautiful. This is in profit. Let's see what else. This right now started being profit. It's in profit right now, a couple of pips. I'm gonna start doing advanced teacups on Sundays. I'm gonna do regular teacup training, basic teacup training on Sundays, and advanced teacup training on Sunday. Every Sunday from now on. No, it'll disappear. You got to give it some time. It'll disappear though. When it hits stop loss, it'll disappear. Just give it a little bit of time. It'll disappear. AUCAT is man, there was a trade that we was trying to take. Oh, I think it was NZD Swiss. Okay, hold on. It was NZD Swiss. NZD Swiss. NZD Swiss. Where's NZD Swiss? As you can see, Gold Cup, just the ones I show you, they're all in profit right now. I think it was in the 4-hour NZD Swiss. All right, so NZD Swiss right here. For the cross. All right, let me make sure that we good here. So we can take some trades. All right, we good here. All right, let me see. Look at this right here. Yeah, if you're on my Telegram group, you can get the old recordings if you're on my Telegram group. All right, let me see. This is boom, boom. Basically, the second teacup here. All right, this price has some good rejection on this price. This is actually almost a second teacup too. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I try to take two teacups that I really like. I try to take two teacups that I really like. I try to take two that I really like. Okay, somebody put the Telegram group there, please. All right, so listen. Now, there's a lot of news. We're going to be cautious here. There's a lot of news on NZD today. There's a lot of news on NZD. There's a lot of news on NZD later on this afternoon, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. There's a lot of news on NZD. So, you know, we might we're going to be cautious. We're going to be cautious taking this, but I'm going to take it, right? Because the news is at 3 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now. So we can take this sell limit right here. There's news at 10 a.m. I don't see it on Forex Factory. What site are you using? I don't see nothing at 10 a.m. for news for NZD. I don't know what site you guys are using, but I don't see it on Forex Factory. Yeah. Yeah, 10 a.m. probably their time. Yeah, so we're gonna take this teacup. So let's take this teacup right here. We're gonna take this teacup. NZD Swiss on the 4-hour. Let's take this teacup right here. Yeah, it's at 3 p.m. That's what I'm saying. You have me confused. So let's take this teacup right here. Remember, let's be cautious because there's news coming out later on today, but that's that's far. That's in basically 7 hours. So my advice: how you trade the news with the teacups. So we're gonna look for two things. We're gonna put a sell limit right now. We're gonna put a sell limit for NZD Swiss. I like this teacup, but we're gonna do two things. We're gonna pay attention. Yeah, you can choose. Yeah, you can choose to take this teacup. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Now, but I want you to pay attention to two things. Once we place our sell limit and our take profit and our stop loss, pay attention to the 4 and the 50 moving average to make sure by the time your teacup triggers, they're not crossing. And number two, if you're in profit, let's say you're in profit and for some reason it hasn't hit TP and news is about to come out later on the day and you're in profit, you're going to want to move your stop loss to break even. So if you're in profit 10 pips, 8 pips, I don't care. If you know news is coming out at 3 and it's 2 o'clock or 2:30, definitely move your stop loss down to break even, because what you want to do is it's a risk-free trade. If news comes out and it doesn't go your way, you're going to break even, no big deal. But if news does go your way, you know, it might hit your take profit 2, because take profit 2 is 50 pips. Take profit 1 is 20 pips. So this is how we're going to trade this. That's how we're going to trade this. Because I still think NZD is on a downtrend. It's still on a downtrend. I think it's just retesting this high right here before it drops again. So let's take this sell limit, NZD Swiss. Let me write this down for you guys here. Oh. Yeah, there was a teacup before that. That's fine. So sell limit 0.68025. Stop loss 0.68325. TP. We're gonna go with TP1, but you can always go to TP2 if that's what you like. $0.67825. So that's right here. This is what we're going to take for right now. I like NZD to go down. I think it's just faking people out, shooting back up, because it did go down a lot yesterday, and then all of a sudden shot back out. So that's what we're taking right now for NZD Swiss. Everybody got that? Put a 1 if you got that. Put a 1 if you got that. All right, so we're gonna take that teacup right there. Now, just because you have 1,000 setups on Go Cup doesn't mean that you have to take every teacup. You know, you wanna be very selective with the ones you take. It's right here. It's right here. You should be able to see it. Sell limit 0.68025. Stop loss 68325. Take profit 0.67825. So we're gonna take that teacup right there. But we're gonna be cautious. You know, the 450, remember, the 450 can cross any time. So just be cautious of that when you're taking this teacup. Let's look at let's see what else we got here on the 4-hour. NZD USD. Let's look at this right here. Teacup University, I have it done. It's done. I just haven't put it out yet. But it's done. I just haven't put it out yet. I'm waiting for the okay from corporate so I can put it out. Yesterday I did a session. I did a session yesterday and gave out a nice gold trade that I think hit TP already. Almost hit TP. I put out a nice gold trade yesterday. Yeah, they pasted Telegram. Just paste the Telegram link there. Lou, when you looking for a good Tico, do you look at strengths if it's the right strong? Yeah, you got to look at that. You definitely got to look at that. I definitely look at that. Let me see Euro USD on the 1 hour right here. Let's see what we got here. There's a lot of the thing is there's news. Remember, FOMC is this week, so we got news. We got news at 10 o'clock. Oof. I mean, listen, guys. I'm looking at the trend right now. Let me put my I'll do that here. So let me zoom in now for Euro USD. Now, it's going to be very interesting because if you see this trend line that we got here, so let's see what happens. You know, we might be able Forex Factory, forexfactory.com. But on your Gold Cup, on your Gold Cup screen, you see Euro USD that I'm clicked on. It's going to have a red circle emblem letting you know that news is coming out. So if news is coming out at 10 o'clock, by 9:25, you'll see a red circle emblem next to Euro USD right here. You'll see a red circle emblem next to Euro USD, letting you know that news is coming out. So definitely by like 9:25, you'll see a red circle emblem letting you know there's news coming out within the half an hour of Euro USD. So that's pretty cool that we use with Gold Cup. Now, you can't place, listen, guys, this is the thing. I always tell you, we're on a downtrend. We do know that we're on a downtrend. We're on a downtrend, but this is the thing about trading news. Well, I'm only doing this session because the OBS wasn't working, so I switched to Zoom. So I want to give people extra time. It's not a big deal. This don't happen often. It's just that OBS wasn't really working. It was lagging, so I came on Zoom to give people extra time. So now this is what can happen though. News could come out at 10 o'clock, and if we place a sell limit, what news can do is shoot right to your sell limit price, trigger that, and go right to your stop loss and then drop. So this is always what I say when I say important news, be cautious trading. I gave you NZD Swiss because that news is basically 7 hours away. NZD news is 7 hours away. So that's why I gave you that trade, because that trade can trigger in the next hour or two and still hit your take profit before even news comes out. But this right here, this you want to be careful on. Because news is coming out in 2 hours, and the way the dollar is right now, we thought last week the dollar was going to be strong, and it was, but at the beginning of the week it was weak. Now with the holidays, you would think the dollar would be strong because the economy should go up because of the shopping and everything that's going on leading into Christmas. But you never know, with Trump and what he does, his craziness, you don't know. So when it comes to the dollar right now, I would be careful trading news, You can trade at your own risk, you know, it's your account, but I would definitely be careful trading news, because you just don't know right now. You just don't know. Is it on a downtrend? Yes, it's on a downtrend. But again, you know, we don't know with the dollar. We don't know. So let's look at, this is going right here. Yeah, this is going, you know, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to give you my own teacup. Hold on. Let me give you my own teacup. I'm going to give you my own teacup right here for this one. We're going to take this teacup right here. This is called by me. We're taking this teacup right here. We're taking this teacup. All right, so price, GDP Swiss. We're going to take this teacup right here. I like this teacup right here. I actually love this teacup right here, actually. I love this teacup right here. So I'm giving you my personal teacup. See, when I look at the scanner, right? You know what the scanner does for me? It gives me setups also. What I'll be, see, it sets me up here, right? Right? For a teacup up here. But this right here is a great setup. Why? Well, number one, we're on a downtrend. Swiss francs right now is very, very strong. So I'm expecting this to come back up, make a retracement here, boom, drop, and keep dropping. So let's take this teacup right here. Entry point will be, let me write this down for you guys. Let me change the color to, let me change the color to red here. So, sell limit is going to be 1.275532. You're trading live with me right now. We're trading live right here. Stop loss is going to be 1.27. $932. GP is going to be 1.27. 25 pip. We're gonna go with 20 pip. We go 20 pip. 332. We're gonna go a little bit extra here. 1.27300. So that's your order right here. This is my personal teacup. This is not from Gold Cup. This is from me right here. Yeah, your entry is going to be 1.275. Oh, sorry. I put a couple of fives there. My bad. My bad. I just realized that. I put one too many fives. So we're going to take this right here. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. I'm going crazy. Wait. Sorry, guys. 30 pip. Oh, wow. So I was up all night last night. My apologies. See, that's where we're teamwork. See, teamwork. Teamwork. All right, so there you go. Sell limit 1.27532. Stop loss 1.27832. Take profit 1.27300. Everybody got that? Put a 1 if you got that. Put a 1 if you got that. I like this trade because it's still on a downward. It's still going on a downward trend. Plus, you know what? it is the first teacup. This is another thing too, guys. You know how we don't take the first teacup after the 4 and the 50 cross. We understand that. But this would be the first teacup formed after the 4 and the 50 cross on the way down. No, GBP be spiking like crazy. Listen, but I like this teacup. We're still on a downtrend. We're still on a downtrend. Because, they always say 3 levels, right? First level, consolidation, second level, right? So now it's still going to keep dropping one more time. This teacup might trigger now while we're on this session. It might trigger now. So let's take this right here. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, that's right here. So now we got that. We got that. So everybody got that. Put a 1 before I go to the next pair. Yeah, stick with that Euro USD from last week. Stick from that Euro USD last week because it can go up to, it might, let me tell you something. What was that Euro USD order from last week? Put it on the chat real quick. Put it on the chat. Give me that Euro USD from last week. $1.14. Oh, that's all the way up there. Yeah, it was up here, somewhere around here. Even more. You sure it was 1.14? Yeah, it would. Now you don't have to. Yeah, it was up here, somewhere around. You don't have to stick with that one. That one's too far gone. You can. Man, you can. I don't think the euro's going to get that high, especially with Brexit, everything that's going on. I don't think euro's going to get that high. But now you see, right? You see right here. You see this trend line, right? It's crazy. It's funny how they respect this trend line. If it breaks this trend line right here, if it breaks this trend line, right? If it breaks this trend line, then it basically is pushing up. We're gonna get, this is a bad teacup. Why? Because this is a trend line right here. This is a trend line right here. It's hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? If it breaks this trend line and comes back and retests it, that's gonna go all the way back. It's gonna go all the way to your stop loss. So you gotta know a little bit of the fundamentals of trading. Draw your trend line and see what's gonna happen here. So draw your trend line and you can see. So if it breaks this, a good possibility it could break this, retest, and then shoot up. So this is why I'm not taking this teacup. I don't know, especially with the news coming out, I don't like this teacup. I do not like this teacup. Let's check on our other teacups. All right, you're in profit if you're in USD Swiss, AUD Swiss. Let's check that one out. You're in a couple of pips profit if you're in AUD Swiss, CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss is about to hit. You see, for the people who say, well, you know what, I don't get alerts on Gold Cup. Well, listen, all right, then you miss out on money. And the 4 and the 50 just crossed on this, so you know that's going to take profit. You know that's going to take profit. The 4 and the 50 just crossed also, so that gives you confirmation that this is going to take profit. So you know, another victory for Gold Cup. That's definitely going to take profit. Look at the 450. It just crossed too. Basically just crossed. Yeah, that's definitely coming to your take profit. So whoever took this is going to be in profit. I'm telling you right now, the Swiss right now is strong. So now let me give you a good example. If you know that the Swiss right now is strong, then this teacup I'm not taking, because you're basically, this is what, Swiss and the yen, right? So you're taking Swiss on all the other teacups because it's strong. So why would you take this teacup? You know, why would you take this teacup if you know all the other Swiss pairs that are on the sell side are winning, are in profit? That means the Swiss is strong. You can either go to let me give you a website you can go to. You can go to live, I think it's live chart, something like that. We got the site. Okay, right here. You can go to this website right here. Let me share. You go to this website right here, and it could tell you the strength of the currency pairs. You see, New Zealand is strong right now. Swiss is strong. Dollar strong. Australian dollar strong. Euro is kind of blah. Right now, the weakest is GBP. That's the weakest currency pair right now, is GBP. I gotta save this. So you can go here. It gives you the currency pair strength. And you can update it every 30 minutes to see what's going on with it. So you can go there. Let me go to new share. Go back to Gold Cup. So that's where you go to. So that's a prime example. You know, not when to take one, when to take another. You know, like if you know Swiss right now is strong, then you know what? Don't be taking, you know, anything going against the Swiss. You see all these pairs with the Swiss, all yellow, AUD Swiss, USD Swiss. That's how you can also tell. If you want to tell, just look at the pairs. Look at the direction. If all these Swiss pairs are in profit, are going down, right? That's how you know the Swiss is strong. You don't even need a forex live charts for that. That's just common sense. That's just common sense, honestly. That's just common sense. Yeah, 50 exponential 4 is simple, not smooth, simple. Of course we take that because we're going with the Swiss. That teacup, remember, when you take a teacup of sell limit, that means you're taking the currency pair on the right-hand side. So we're taking the currency pair on the right-hand side, which is Swiss francs. Every time you do a sell limit, you're taking the pair on the right-hand side. Anytime you do a buy, you're taking the pair on the left-hand side. So you need to definitely know that. Definitely know that. You have to know that what you're taking. NZD Swiss, where's that at? I don't see that. NZD Swiss, where? Oh, you mean GBP? You mean GBP Swiss is about to hit. This one right here, you're saying is about to hit. Yeah, let it go, let it hit. Let it hit. We ain't worried. We want it to hit. That's free money. We want that to hit. That's free money right there. We want that to hit. That's definitely free money. So I know, like I said, we apologize for the email alerts and stuff like that, but this is stuff that again we're adding extra to make the experience easy for you guys, because a lot of times I know, being a trader, I will miss a couple of harmonic scanner calls because I have to actually go to the scanner, and if I didn't go to the scanner or I was doing something, I missed out on a massive amount of pips. So bear with us with the email notifications. I understand that it's frustrating, but again, we're this is something extra we're giving you. So just bear with us. Gotta bear with us. Rome wasn't built in a day. So just give us yes, and all this stuff, listen, advanced teacups, inverted teacups are all gonna be put on the scanner in due time. Trust me, they're all gonna be put on the scanner in due time. So again, for $22.57, it's even if you don't get email alerts and you just come in and take trades, you'll make that money. So again, never be. See, this is the thing I always understand. I don't understand about people. You want to make money without investing in yourself. You have to invest in yourself to make money. I didn't get to where I'm at right now without investing in myself. If I'm gonna let $22, or let's say if I let something, I remember I bought a program. I think it was who was it? It was a sales program. I don't know if it was Grant Cardone or something like that. And sometimes I would have to email them because when I would try to log on, it wouldn't work and this and that. And I paid, like, I think it was like 1,500 for it, something like that. It was on special. And I didn't be like, oh, let me get my money back. I just emailed it, wait for it to fix it. And when they fixed it, whatever, I saw the videos, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna complain about petty stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I want to make money. So you have to invest in yourself to make money. Like, at the end of the day, you have to, and sometimes, remember, this is something that, when it comes to technology and software, there's always going to be a little glitch here and there, and we're going to continue to keep working on it. But the product overall is great. I mean, even if you don't take no teacups, think about it like this. If you don't take not one teacup call, that's cool. You can just take Luke's side of it and make money. He's what? He's lost 4 trades out of what, 29 or 30, something like that. He's lost 4 out of 30 trades. So just on his side of gold, and then that's just gold. That's not aside from, if you on Pip Talk, he gives you GD calls, GJ calls, which always hit. So, just on his side is worth the $22.57. I don't complain about money that's going to make me money back. Guys, I pay $100. I pay $100 a month for swipe coins. Am I complaining? When some things don't work on swipe coins, I don't complain. Because I know he's giving me. Last week he gave me 900 pips. So when some things, like, I think his alerts wasn't working, so now he does like a video. Am I complaining about that? No, I just go to the video and look at the video and look at what he's talking about and take my trade. Like, I'm not gonna complain to make money. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna complain to make money. I'm not gonna be like, well, if this don't work, I'm not paying. You don't have to pay for it, but you're gonna lose all our money. Because I know one thing, you're gonna win more trades on Gold Cup than you lose, and Gold Cup is gonna be more efficient than you trading on your own, to be honest with you. So the way I see it, I don't complain. We're giving you the email alerts. That's something that was me telling them to do that. It wasn't corporate. They was just gonna leave it like the regular scanner. I said, nah, let's give them some email alerts. So understand, you just gotta bear with us. As far as NU on the 4 and the 50, okay, this is a great example for the people who was asking me about the 4 and the 50. This is a great example, right? The 4 and the 50 cross here, right? Everybody can see the 4 and the 50 cross here. It says when the 4 crosses the 50 on the way up, don't take the nearest teacup. This was the nearest teacup. But again, this is why I tell you on the rules. Use common sense. Use the human element. because the Gold Cup, the scanner doesn't know that the 450 cross. See, I put this on the screen. I put the 450 on the screen to help you guys. The scanner doesn't know that the 450 cross. So I know, you know what? I'm not taking this teacup, but I'll take this one up here. You know, I won't take this one because that's the first teacup after bullish, bearish, lower, low, 450 cross here. So what's the nearest teacup? Oh, this one right here. Wow, I'm not taking that. I'll take the one above it, give it some time to go past his first teacup. So this right here, you know, now, again, because of news at 10 o'clock, I'm not touching this. But if it was no news, I'm just giving you an example of what I would do. This is the first teacup after the 450 cross. Cool, I'm not taking this one. I'll take the one above it if there was no news or nothing coming out. So, no, but I do expect for NZD to drop. I mean, I expected to drop. So that's just my analysis. You don't have to take my analysis. It's just my analysis. So yeah, guys, man, we went off a little bit today. We've been off a little bit. Yeah, like use the product. That's another thing I tell people all the time, man. Use the product, man. Use the product. Like I get on Manny's sessions. So what all teacups did we take today? We took GDP Swiss. We took what was NZD Swiss. We took that one. CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss, CAD Swiss. I mean, it's going to take profit right now. Oh, I don't know what happened. It's going to take, look at this, look at this. Yeah, GB NCD Swiss, yeah. Look at this, guys. Look, take profit just hit. Now you're gonna complain about $22.57 when you made it up right here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I know that's the second one is on. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Look at that, boom. There it goes. Probably gonna come down to here, more than likely now. And the 450 cross too. And the 450 cross. 450 cross. Nah, but you want to sit here and complain about paying $22.74. Listen, luckily I ain't caught that because I would have put like a 4 standard on it. But let's see the other ones. Let's see the other ones. Let's see the other ones. Where we at right here? Okay, this is still in profit. Oh, look at this one. Look at the, okay, this ain't worth the 22. If this ain't worth $22.75, then you know what? Then the coffee that you drink at Starbucks every day that you waste $5, that's not giving you residual. That's not giving you money. You know, your lunch every day that you wasted money on, it's not giving you money. But this right here is giving you money. This ain't worth it. This is gonna hit take profit. Without a doubt. This is gonna hit take profit. That's definitely gonna hit take profit. Well, sometimes when you go to on the left-hand side and you look at these pairs and there's nothing on them, you can still click on them because there's gonna probably be a pending activation order. It just might be far away. So just always click on it to see what they have. All right, so a teacup on the uptrend. So for example, this was a teacup on the uptrend, right? Boom, boom. You got to understand on the uptrend, there's always retracements, and retracements are always anywhere from 25 to 35 pips a lot of times, or 20 pips to 30 pips, let's say, retracements, right? So the reason why, if you notice, I moved the take profit from 25 to 20 pips was for T-cups on the uptrend, because a lot of times T-cup on the uptrend come to 20 pips or 22 pips and then shoot back up, continuing the uptrend. So when I had it at 25, you know, a lot of times it would stop before 25. So that's why I changed it, you know, and gave you 20 pips on the uptrend. But there's always retracements on the uptrend. There's always retracements on the uptrend. No matter what, there's always retracements. On a downtrend, there's retracements. On the uptrend, there's retracements. So you just got to know when to catch it. Yeah, this is the 4 right now is over the 50. So obviously you see it's an uptrend. It's over the, but look, even on the uptrend, it came down. Let's look at the pips that came down. This is the uptrend, right? Boom, it came up here, dropped 29 pips. So this was on an uptrend. It was on an uptrend, boom, dropped 29 pips. So there's always going to be retracements on the market, whether it's on an uptrend or downtrend, it's always some retracements. Right, so now you got the 4 right here. You see the 4 moving average is basically pushing this back down. That's how I know this is going to hit take profit, because this 4 moving average is basically pushing this back to the sell direction. So this is what? AUD, what pair is this we on? AUD what? AUD Swiss, USD Swiss. Yeah, it's gonna hit take profit. Look at the 4. Look what it's doing. Look what the 4 moving average is doing. It's pushing it back down. What do you look for on a T-cup when it comes to strength? Weak to strong, strong to weak. I just look to see, what I do is, if I'm gonna take a T-cup, let's say I'm going with the dollar, right? I'm gonna take that T-cup. I'm gonna go to all the pairs that are trading with the dollar and see what the dollar's doing. If the dollar is strong with all the other pairs, then I'm gonna take that T-cup. I don't even have to look at, because to be honest with you guys, I never knew about the currency strength until probably 3 months ago. I was trading T-cups for a year and a half without looking at strength or none of those charts. I would just look at the pair and look through the pair and see how's it doing with the other pairs. I mean, like, I just did basic stuff. This is all new stuff, you know, that I do, you know, that you learn on the way, but I was just doing. So, you know, let's see. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about USD Swiss. It's gonna hit take profit. Let me see if we can find gold here. You should just keep your always. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna be sending trades out. That's another thing you guys don't understand. Like, you know, this is the thing I laugh about. Do you see this right here? Let me see. Do you see this little guy right here on my screen? Does everybody see this little guy on my screen? Does everybody see this little guy on my screen? Everybody sees this little guy on my screen, right? Well, you know, again, what I did was I fought for you guys to get email notifications. And once you get those email notifications, which you are, I'm going to be able to send my personal teacups through this little guy right here. I press this button and I'm able to give you my personal teacups. So you guys wouldn't have gotten that if I didn't push them to give you the email notifications, you know, to get the email notifications, which they're working on now. You guys would never get my personal teacups. No, only I have that button. See, this is my own admin login. So you see, this is for me. This right here allows me to send you signals. So I'm just waiting for you guys to get the email notifications of all that to work, so I can start giving you 2 or 3 teacups a day that I take. And it's gonna go, and you're only gonna be able to get the alerts if you have Gold Cup. So that's the only way you're gonna be able to get my teacup codes, if you have Gold Cup. Only way you're gonna be able to get my teacup codes if you have Gold Cup. So again, like, chill out. You know, we've been out for what? Today makes 2 months. Oh, it's been 2 months now. We've come a long way. when Gold Cup first came out, there was just a Gold Cup and a box. That's it. None of this other stuff was on it. Not the colors, not rules, not the colors on the side. Select the broker, the hour, what time frame, the rules, the 4 and the 50 wasn't on. So just take it easy. Just take it easy. We will get there. Just take it easy. We will get there. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, so let us keep building this, and again, this is going to be the best app on IML. Trust me, especially when I bring out the people that have been killing it with their strategy on Gold Cup. I'm not even worried about it. Is it better to trade? It doesn't really matter. To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter what session. You know, as long as the teacup trigger, it doesn't really matter what session. I'm trying to find gold here for you guys. Let me see if I find something. Oh, there we go. Let's go look at gold. Okay, so gold right now. Yeah, downtrend is always better for T-cups, of course, yeah. Because T-cups were sell limits. So downtrend is always better for T-cups. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to take the T-cups on the uptrend. You don't have to take them on the uptrend. I still take them, but that doesn't mean you have to take them. All right, so this was a T-cup right here. So right now, this was the T-cup before. Bullish, bearish, lower low, came back around, triggered. See the wick, it wicked into your entry. Bullish, bearish, lower low. That's the pattern. There's 4 rules to the T-cup strategy. Bullish, bearish. That's the first rule. Make sure you see the bullish and bearish candlestick basically even at the top of the body. You want them basically even at the top of the body. The third candle has to be a lower low or lower high. Lower low or lower high, right? Once you get that, those first 2 setups, the first 2 rules, first one is bullish, bearish candlestick. Second step is followed by a lower low or lower high. In this instance, it's a lower low. Once you get the first 2 steps to the teacup pattern, now steps 3 and 4 are easy. Place your resistance line on the body of the bullish and bearish candlestick. And you want some meat. You don't want this right here. This I don't take. There's no meat on this bearish candlestick. This is like basically, it looks like a doji. You want some meat on your candlesticks. Bullish, bearish, step number 1. Step number 2, this third candle has to be a lower low, lower high. Once it is, that's the pattern. Now you place your resistance line on the body of the bullish and bearish candlestick, which basically that's step number 3, which leads you to step number 4. Because if you ever notice, when you place a resistance line or a support line, it's attached to a price. It's always attached to a price. So whatever that price is, when you place your resistance line, that is your sell limit price. So look what happened when it came back. It triggered, and how many pips it dropped? Let's count. Let's count. Woo. Woo. 76 pips. That first teacup gave you 76 pips. Now, how many teacups we take per, what's our rules? We take how many teacups per sell limit? Once your first teacup hits take profit, what are we doing? We're taking the second teacup. But because of news at 10 o'clock, me personally, I'm not touching this because there's too much news. Plus, FOMC is tomorrow. So, you know, I'm not touching this. But, you know, just to let you know how the teacup works. That was a good example of how the teacup works. Bullish, bearish. Step number 1. Identifying the bullish, bearish candlestick. You want them to be even at the body almost. It don't have to be perfect, but you want them to be even at the body. Second step. This third candle has to be a lower low or lower high. This third candle has to be a lower low, lower high. That means that the third candle, if it's a lower low, you want it to be lower than the second candle. Nah, it's still 20 pips. It's still 20 pips on Gold Cup. Then you place this resistance line on the body of the bullish and bearish candlestick, giving you your sell limit price. Whatever that lands, that's your sell limit price. And then you place your sell limit, and then look, it came up here and it triggered. It triggered right here. There's an arrow for you guys so you guys can see it. This triggered your candlestick. Make it a nice red. Yeah, I like this red. You can see it better. This candle, this wick triggered your teacup. Bullish, bearish, lower low, resistance line. This wick triggered your teacup. Boom. Obviously on the 4 hours, so we look for 50 pips. You can take 20 or 25 to get out quickly, but we usually get 50 pips out of the 4 hour teacup. And then we're how many pips? 77. So again, learn the strategy. And this is an uptrend. For the guy who asked me about the uptrend, this is an uptrend right here. This is an uptrend. This is clearly an uptrend. Look, clear the 450 cross, clearly an uptrend. But still, the markets, no matter what, if it's a downtrend or an uptrend, it gives you opportunities to catch pips off of retracements. Never forget that. You only consider the spread. I mean, yeah, you have to consider the spread because sometimes, like yesterday, I knew that NZD JPY hit my sell limit, but because of the spread, it didn't put me in the trade, and then it dropped like 40, 45 pips. So always consider the spread. But yeah, guys, that's my time. This was recorded, so this will be on YouTube. I'll send the link out once it's done. It won't be on IML TV, but it will be on YouTube. So you guys can get the recording. I hope you guys learned something. And like I said, bear with us with Gold Cup. I mean, it's only 2 months in. Trust me, by the time this is all finished, this is gonna be the best app on IML. Especially when you start getting my calls. So just bear with us. Just bear with us. We're working on everything. Don't let $22.57 stop you from making 6 figures. Because I got people doing 100 to 200 pips a day on Gold Cup. So don't let $22.57 or an email notification stop you from actually making money. Because it's like this. You either get some assistance to make money, or you rather blow your money by you thinking you know it all and doing your own analysis and keep not withdrawing. Remember, I'm gonna say this again. Remember what I told everybody as I've been on this tour and I put it on the group. Forex is not about who has the prettiest charts or who has the most knowledge. It's about who withdraws. I don't care how much you know about Forex. If you're not withdrawing, then you don't know nothing about Forex, because you can know everything about Forex but not withdraw. So what's the point? Like, what's the point of trading? Like, we here to trade. See, I feel like some people just are here just to talk about trading and trade and just never make money. Like, I'm not going to be on these charts the hours that I take time to be on these charts, just to be on these charts to talk about trading, to sound like I know everything. I don't know everything about trading, but I don't care to know about everything about trading, because I care about the withdrawals. If you're not withdrawing, what's the point of you being on this 24/7, knowing everything, having the most nicest charts when you're not withdrawing? It's about the money at the end of the day. Did you come here to learn how to trade, to make money, or to just be in the community just to talk about trading? Because to me, that's a waste of time. If you came here just to talk about trading and be a guru of trading and not make money, then you're just wasting your own time. I came here to make money. I got my man Chad Thompson here. He's all about money. No more 9 to 5. Anything he does is about money. So Chad, if Chad is here to trade, he's training to make money. He's not training to be here to be the best, the best trader, or he's here to make money. Just like I'm here to make money. I'm not here to be going on these groups all day talking knowledge about trading and you never withdraw. So you also gotta be careful with these people. People will talk to you to death about trading, know everything about trading, and never withdraw a cent. They just deposit. You got a lot of people that just make deposits, never withdraw. I call those depositors. We're gonna have a new name, depositors. That's what I call them, depositors, because they just making deposits to their account and never withdraw. I don't want to be one of those guys. I never wanted to be one of those guys. I want to withdraw. Can somebody put the Telegram link for this guy? I want to withdraw. I don't care about nothing else. Don't sit there next to me, talk to me about trading, the confluence, or that's great. That's great. But if you're not withdrawing, then well, what's the point of knowing all that stuff? I'm just using Trader's Way here, but I use Hugo's Way. We're working on putting Hugo's Way on the scanner. We have to get approval from them, so that takes a little bit. Yeah, that's 30 pips. That's 30 pips. So let's see how news plays out today. Let's see what's going on. Somebody put the Telegram link for the person, please. Put the Telegram link. Let's see what G-Circle is in. It's about to trigger. Yeah. Can somebody put the link, please, for the Telegram group? I don't have it. And make sure you guys I don't know if they're gonna put Hugo's Way on the scanner. My YouTube channel is Lisaldo. Let me write this stuff down. Let me write this down before we get out of here. My YouTube channel. No, I don't think it's gonna be on the harmonic scanner. No. Lisaldo. Tavarez. Give me my Instagram. I am Lisaldo Tavarez. That is my Instagram. You could go to Pip Talk and just type in Gold Cup and Lisaldo Tavarez, and both of my Pip Talk channels will come out. So yeah. So like I said, there it goes. That's my Instagram. I am Lisaldo Tavarez. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Yes, I'll do that. Thursday. Be on Thursday. I'll definitely do that. I'm gonna see if I can do a free Zoom, another free Zoom tonight or maybe tomorrow night. So let's see how I feel. But yeah, guys. Thank you for being on. This recording will be on my YouTube, and I'll see you guys on the chat. And thank you for being on. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.